prepared to go to work on the road. One of Orlando's many lakes. It's a gorgeous day in the City Beautiful. All right, everyone. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, guys, Paul George heard the critics.
Well, he's playing at a tremendous level, Allie. Thanks for that. And a chance here to check out some stats for Kawhi Leonard.
And he's taken a small step back offensively. He really hasn't been the same this month as he was earlier on. He's lacking the intensity he had. He needs a new mindset and stop being passive and play with more aggressiveness.
So here's the Clippers starting group. Morris, the power forward, with Ibaka patrolling the paint. The 1-2 punch of George and Kawhi on the perimeter. And it's Rondo in at the 1. And for the Magic, Isaac and Carter up front. Suggs is out there with Terrence Ross. And it's Wagner in at the 3, the small forward. And right around the midpoint of the season, Clark, certain teams seem to take it to another level.
Well, I think coaching staffs figure out rotations better, Brian. Plus, we see the offseason additions fully integrated into the team, and that makes for a smoother unit.
So it's the Clippers now. The Magic making their last shot. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Cannot give Ross room to launch. Can't let him take flight. When he's this close, he's going to hammer it home.
Here's Rondo. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
First quarter of play, a minute in. Pass to Ross. To the inside. Oh, George with a steal. Now Leonard, the 11-footer. And that one hits the back iron. Here's Suggs. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Here's Wagner. It's rebounded by Ibaka.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Over his career, Kawhi has become a willing passer. One of his many improvements since being drafted in 2011. And you look at Serge Ibaka's defense. I mean, still solid overall. Not the rim protector, though, that he once was.
Now here's Isaac. And it's blocked by Ibaka. Leonard with the ball. Now Carter defending. Stolen by Carter. And here's Wagner. Coming off a solid outing against Chicago. Pass to Suggs. Back to Wagner. 6 to shoot. To the wing, right side. Lets it fly. Here's Ross. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Ross has got 6.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
And you know, Grant, with Ibaka on defense, for a while he was one of the best shot blockers in the league.
I mean, he still changes shots, just doesn't block them. He's also more disciplined when leaving his feet. He can still turn a few shots away every so often.
I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Outside, Rondo over Suggs, and the Clippers miss again.
That's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit, maybe lost concentration too.
To the right side. Now here's Wagner. Pass to Carter. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Superb concentration from the big man there. Carter Jr. is experienced at converting difficult shots.
Timeout called. The Clippers. Their last encounter was in Los Angeles.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
Now here's Jackson. 9 points for him in his last game. And they'll keep possession. Fultz passes to Anthony. There's the three. They get it back. Back to Fultz. And there's the drive. And it's flushed down. Again.
So good at utilizing the screen and roll. I mean, he knows how to get a little separation. And when he does, he's a scoring threat.
Jackson, the pass to Holmes. It's George on the wing. 1:56 left to play in the first quarter. Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Mann. Will it go? And the Clippers miss again. The Magic have got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Bamba inside. Batum's on him. Wagner for three. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Timeout called. The Clippers. They defeated Washington in their last game.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home, keeping their cool and making quality shots.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
Kennard, he's checked in for Paul George. Here's Mann, hounded by Fultz. Here's Batum. Oh, it's blocked by Bamba.
Boy, great timing and awareness there from Bamba. He sends shots away on the daily.
Wagner for three. And again, it's Orlando with a three. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Magic.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually, have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
It doesn't look like they'll be giving up on any plays tonight either. Their offensive rebounding's been impressive so far. That's a rarity for him, especially against the soft defense.
Launches it. No luck on that one. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Looking to end the drought. Man, misses.
A little hesitant. Maybe he thought the D was tighter on him than it really was.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Wagner. Pass to Jordan. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
You know, Jordan's size is part of the reason why he draws as many fouls as he does. They just have a tough time getting through his body without fouling.
That free throw, no good. So he comes up empty, missing both.
You know, Jordan, to me, is one of the more reliable bigs in the league. He takes a lot of punishment and rarely takes a night off.
With the defense trying to protect the interior, he pulls at the arc and drains it.
1 second left. And so it's the Orlando Magic closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Great team defense on Paul George. They're limiting what PG is doing out there. We'll be right back with you shortly. Well, we're seeing veteran players extending their careers like never before.
I feel young. I feel athletic at times. I still feel fast. Feel good. My body feels great. Lifting, yoga, whatever it takes to take care of my body.
All that core and flexibility work makes a difference, Grant.
It really does. And Rondo's natural athleticism helps, too. Even losing a little bit of a step, he can still hold his own.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Boy, a very convincing performance from the Magic so far.
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
Mo Bamba out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Anthony. Then there's Wagner. And it's Fultz in at the 2. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more. Really quite cool to see Cole Anthony out there living his NBA dream, and obviously his dad, Greg, a good player in his own day, but also a part of the NBA2K family, giving you commentary at a high level. But Cole's a tremendous talent himself, the 15 overall pick of the 2020 draft.
And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Fultz has got his second bucket on the night.
Yeah, and you know, it's important that Fultz continue to develop his in-between game because he knows when to pull up.
Timeout called, the Clippers. Well, Clark, you see any similarities between Cole and his dad, Greg?
I do. There's a toughness, a grittiness to both of them. Clearly, he's a little better athlete, but that typically is a generational thing in most cases. Really solid player, smart, good locker room guy, all attributes that his dad had. But, heck, both were top 15 picks. I don't know too many households that can make that claim, so that's pretty impressive as point guards.
Now here's Leonard. 20 points for him last game against Washington.
Also forced a bunch of trips to the line. You can control a game like that.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Inside, deflects the pass. Here we go. Here's Rondo. He's off on that one. Oh, nice D from Carter. Outside Ross. From about 19. Second chance shot. And the layup is good by Carter. Carter's got 6.
A terrific offensive rebounder. Carter Jr. excels using that big body of his to take advantage on the board.
Ibaka, good.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
The Magic have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. It's Ross on the wing. Shoots over Ibaka. Ross can't get it to go.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Kennard outside. Leonard outside. Misses the 3. And at this point, they're loving this big lead.
Absolutely. And they haven't really faced a lot of resistance.
Anthony outside. Isaac in the post. Checked by Rondo.
Might like a do-over there. Quality look inside.
Nice shot by Kennard. Kennard's got his second basket of the game. As a Rookie of the Year award winner yourself, Grant, what do you see as the biggest challenge facing today's rookies?
I honestly think with all the information and expectations, the hardest thing for young players today is meeting those expectations because of all the great rookies who've come before and gone on and had success right away. That pressure a lot of times can be a lot for a young player entering the league. And they're giving up way too many second chance points.
And you know, defense isn't done until you finish it off with the rebound. It's like the period at the end of a sentence. That's where they have to improve.
The Clippers making a switch here. George is checked in. Los Angeles shooting at 44% in the second, a decent rate. The teardrop. Here's Ibaka, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
And Ibaka is a fighter, someone who enjoys the physicality of the game and attacking defenses.
Pass to Carter, launches a 3. Rebound by the Clippers.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Leonard. Oh, rejected by Isaac.
What a wingspan Isaac has. I mean, this guy is incredible at denying shots, and he loves to do it.
Anthony against Ibaka. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's George. Oh, rejected by Isaac.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Here's Rondo. After the basket by Orlando. We've got 1:13 left to play in the second quarter. Shot clock at 6. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Here's Isaac. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
I think you got to keep Isaac from getting in the paint. Once he's established position there, the defense is toasted up.
George outside. Let's go with a 3. It's hauled in by Isaac. The Magic have gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. Ross passes to Isaac, and it's going to be on Rajon Rondo. That's his first foul. Fultz, he's checked in for Anthony. Jackson, he's checked in for the Clippers. And we've got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the first half. Here's Suggs. Here's Isaac. Count it. Good. Isaac's gotten 4 this quarter.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Here's George. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got rebound number 7 tonight. Isaac, right side. And that's not going to go. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Magic out in front. They lead by 18. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. So far, a pretty lopsided game, but still one half to play. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Orlando was looking great right away. Their exceptional focus and all-around execution immediately triggered a 15-4 run at the start. They found their rhythm early in this one, jumping out to an 11-point advantage. Then in quarter number 2, it was all hands on deck, and what a show it was. Quality execution, good efficiency, some tremendous defensive play helped them take a decisive advantage, and they're running away with this one. What did you think, Kenny, about what we saw from the Magic?
Credit these guys for coming in with the right game plan and then patiently executing. Most of their shots are coming to flow of the offense. Rarely did they take a bad shot. Good, clean first half.
And over to Shaq. Now your take on the Clippers.
I know it's not the case, but it seemed like they were lacking on the offensive game plan. Maybe some guys were improvising when they should be making the next pass. But, hey, not looking good out there.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Wendell Carter with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And he was a beast on the offensive glass in that first half. How can they slow him down?
And you know what, guys? I think it starts with having a body on him every time a shot goes up. I mean, they've got to do a better job boxing out.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And so in the game for the Clippers, the 1-2 punch of George and Kawhi on the perimeter. Morris, the power forward, with Ibaka patrolling the paint. And it's Rondo in at the 1.
That may not be his first choice, but Kawhi's not going to pass it up if it's there for him. Good decision to take the quick jumper off the catch.
Here's Carter. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. That one on Morris.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Orlando.
And that one falls for Carter. The Clippers shooting poorly at only 28%. Rondo with it. Now Carter defending. Oh, rejected by Isaac. Here's Wagner with the drive. Denied by Leonard.
One of the league's top defenders. Leonard excels at rising up to swat shots back.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile one block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Here's Wagner.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back. And Kawhi Leonard dipping his toe into free agency. Now, he opted out mostly to sign a longer contract with the Clippers, and in just 2 years, he has shown his value for this franchise. So they felt the same, and both are now linked for the next 4 years. And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
And the Clippers have possession following the bucket by the Magic. Here's Leonard. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Leonard's got 6.
Resourceful play by Leonard, finding himself a look for mid-range and sinking it.
Orlando calls timeout.
And everyone knows what an elite defender Kawhi Leonard is. I mean, he's a former Defensive Player of the Year, and he can still shape games with his defense.
The Magic making a switch here. Bamba's checked in. Here's Suggs. Pass to Isaac. And the layup is good off the glass. Isaac's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Down low. Here's Bamba. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Bamba's gotten his first basket of the night.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
And with Leonard, he's just as sharp as ever with his stifling defense.
Oh, his versatility is incredible. I mean, he can guard the toughest forward or guard each game, and he still has the energy to go out there and get numbers on the offensive end as well.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this 3rd quarter. And there's a whistle. That goes on Terrence Ross. That's his first foul of the game. So for the Clippers, Kennard, he's checked in for George. And it's Jackson in for Rondo.
Reggie Jackson.
Here's Holmes. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Pass to Man. Oh, it's blocked by Bamba. And the Magic pushing it up now. Here's Ross. And down it goes. 2 points. Ross has got 8 points.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Offensive rebound. Holmes. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboard.
Rashawn Holmes, shooting 1.
That free throw good from Holmes. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the 3rd here. Suggs with the bucket.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Knocked loose. Pass to Kennard. Just 4 to shoot. There's Jackson with the 3. The shot, no good. And Orlando will come the other way.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
Bamba with it. Back to Isaac. The drive by Jackson. Pass to Man. Beyond the arc. Hits the trifecta. Man's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Orlando calls timeout. And with Nick Batum, he's a very aware player. Always seems to make the right choice, Grant.
I mean, he has a great assist-to-turnover ratio for his entire career. And it seems like he just gets better as he ages. Batum is simply a smart player who keeps things simple.
Leonard's checked in for the Clippers. Paul George comes in for Kennard. Now here's Bamba. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game.
Boy, good strength that time from Bamba. He's accustomed to getting bodied on the way up and still finding a way to finish.
Shot by Leonard, no good.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Magic.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Another thing, they haven't missed a beat on the fast break in either half tonight.
And the jam by George.
Yeah, you know, George really enjoys being in the air. I mean, this guy has great body control and bounce, and his slams at times can be absolutely sick.
A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Now here's Wagner. Give him 8. Anthony, left side. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Jackson. They get the rebound. Jordan, the pass to Fultz. Soft touch off the glass. Fultz has got 5 points now in the quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's George. Consistent production from him, averaging just over 26 a game. Holmes. It's hauled in by the Magic. Bamba's got 4 rebounds now. To the paint. And there's Jordan on the assist by Anthony.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Nice shot by George.
Their three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those 3-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
Here's Anthony. And again, it's Orlando converting.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They've got to tighten it up.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. They'll pin that one on DeAndre Jordan.
I like the intensity that George plays with down inside. It's really what earns him a lot of these calls.
That's good from George.
Bursting onto the scene during the 2013 Eastern Conference Finals, Paul George went head-to-head with LeBron in an epic 7-game series. PG didn't get the finals, but he did gain the respect of the basketball world.
And so it's Orlando, up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. More 2K action in just a moment. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Orlando shooting has been unreal, 64% from the floor. Mo Bamba out there with Chuma Okeke. Then it's Gary Harris. Then it's Hampton. And it's Johnson in at the 3. That's who's out there for Orlando.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And so he hits both.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
The 11-footer, and he nails the jumper. Winslow's got his first points in this one. Here's Hampton. Winslow defending. For three, here's Harris. Here's Hampton. Bamba, that's good.
Bamba showing you a sense for when to cut. Really well done. He's got agility and excellent size in the pick and roll.
Well, Los Angeles shooting only 34% in this one. Pass to Jones. To the middle. Here's Johnson. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Johnson's got his first points of the night. Here's Hampton. Winslow defending. Here's Johnson. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Well, it's a make or miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Here's Hampton. Winslow defending. The shot by Hampton, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Outside Jones. And it's Orlando with a rebound. They host the Pistons after this one, and they'll be nearing the end of their 5-game homestand. Okeke can't hit.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Down low. And he throws it down with one hand.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Outside Johnson. He can't hit that time. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Pass to Bamba. Well, the NBA has said we're in a transformational period. We have to earn viewers. Clark, moves like the play-in tournament looking to attract those viewers.
Well, you know what, B.A., I like the initiative the NBA has taken there. Clearly, you have to continue to create and innovate and adapt as a league. I think it's smart to try new things, and I think the play-in tournament added a level of excitement, not just with its newness, but with the competitive nature of those play-in games. So I think it's something that may find its way as part of the regular calendar going forward.
Orlando calls timeout, and the developmental path for top prospects is evolving. Clark, it was recently announced a new high school league for the top powerhouses.
Well, you could almost see this coming, B.A., again, creating additional pathways for young players to pursue their professional dreams would lead to other types of competition in the NBA. So we'll see how it plays out. But I'm not totally opposed to it. Again, it's a small percentage of players that would be part of this type of tournament or league. So let's see where it goes.
Shot is good by Isaac.
Man, I admire how Isaac fights through the contact there, man. Grit and grind on display. Not letting the defense tie him down on these shots.
Jackson, the pass to Leonard. Clock at 6. Here's George. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Leonard's got 6 assists now in the game. And Orlando shooting only 29% since the fourth quarter began.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
For Orlando, they've gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Wagner. Leonard defending. Takes a 13-footer. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Goes back up. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Jonathan Isaac.
They'll pin that one on Jonathan Isaac.
First team foul.
The first free throw is good.
And the 6'6" forward, Justice Winslow, drafted 10th in the 2015 draft. I mean, he's a strong-bodied defender, and he loves to make winning plays.
And you know, Grant, Winslow battling some injuries in recent years. When healthy, he is definitely a difference maker.
I mean, I love that he's a gritty defender who's also an outstanding passer. Now, his scoring has lagged behind a little bit, but nevertheless, he sets the tone with his effort and attention to detail.
Carter. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And some have said the pandemic increased the league's interest in a potential expansion. Grant, is that something you'd like to see?
You know, I wouldn't mind that at all. I mean, it just speaks to the league continuing to be popular and continuing to grow throughout the world. So we all know there'd be a hefty expansion fee, but there's some great markets out there that love the game of basketball and would really embrace a team. You know, one city that comes to mind, Seattle. So maybe it'll happen. I'm hoping it does. And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Magic.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to defeat.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And looking at their record now, tonight's win gives them 45 on the year.
And even though this season series was only 2 games, a sweep is still a sweep.
I tell you what, no matter how brief it is, anytime you can get a season series sweep, you're happy.
Shooting for LA, Justice Winslow. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And the second free throw is good.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Pass to Jordan. Harris outside. Into the lane. And he makes it on the layup.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Outside Winslow.
Magic foul. Alize Johnson. His first, 3rd team foul. At the line for the Clippers, Terrence Mann. At the line for 2.
First one falls. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 35 seconds left in the 4th quarter. To the paint. Here's Okeke. Pass to Hampton. There's 21 seconds left in the game. Misses the jumper. A good look from Johnson. And again, no good by the Clippers. Now Johnson. Here's Hampton. So it's the Magic winning this one easily. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.